Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our class. Today's class is on rural sociology. I hope you all are doing fine. I'm Dr. Martin Deborno, Assistant Professor, Sociology Program of Supervisory of the University. Today we will be discussing about rural sociology. This is your part class for this subject, and the code for this subject is 6212. So 6212 is your second paper of your master degree. So the name of this paper is rural sociology, and for this course, 30 mark is your assignment, and 70 mark is your end semester exam. So I welcome you all in class for today. This is for rural sociology. So we'll be focusing on block 1 today, and mostly we'll try to know how rural society function, what are these different type of relationship, different way of institution that is there in a rural society, and how much is agriculture playing an important role in rural society, and what are the working pattern in the rural society. So these are the things that we're going to discuss in our rural society block. So we'll want to focus on rural development and economy for these two things. Understand rural structure that is essential for development. The unit 1 that we will discuss agrarian society. Because whenever we talk about agrarian society, we also talk about rural society. These two are very related together. Development Adjustment Society, the and morning, them 10 a.m. and laborers. This one doesn't system. Exchange of your service, great research. Community development program, different type of program are there for the rural communities. So this we discuss. And what we will discuss about rural community program. This is for rural people. This is a community wise. And the last thing we discuss about rural economy. So it's very crystal clear that our rural society is very much dependent upon agriculture. Agriculture means where they plow, they harvest, they gather their grain, then they sell in the market. So not only grain and only cultivation, other things are livestock is also a part of important part of source of income for the rural community. So they are the one who provide the raw material for our industries. So the objective of this agrarian society is how agriculture foundational society, how agriculture is the foundation. Without agriculture, from where do we get all the raw material, from where do we get all the necessary things that we need. And study how hierarchy and land ownership plays an important role in the economy and rural society. Analyze the culture and environmental aspect, whatever culture and what environment are there in the rural society. And also we'll try to understand the global challenges in agriculture. So these are the things in agriculture. So key features of agrarian society. Now these are important from your exhibition point of view. This can come in your 2 mark or 5 mark. So agriculture as a question can be what are key features of agrarian society. So these are the points that you write. So agriculture are primarily in agrarian society. The main thing, the main source of income for the rural people is main means the primary source of income is agriculture. And the one who have more land, the one who have more territory, the one who has more vast control over vast area of land, he will have the social power as well as other good social standing, even in political power they will have. So when a person has a lot of land, They are considered maybe high class. They are considered the civilized one in the society. Every decision will be taken after consulting with them, but they will be the one who will take the decision for the whole community. Because land brings power in the rural society or in agriculture society. And in rural society, the other one thing in the agricultural society, there will be family neighbors will be there and community cooperation. When you mean community cooperation is there will be help from each and everyone from the society or from the community they live. They'll help each other because if they have a vast area of land, they will not have much land, but they'll help each other. One day I'll go to some other place, the other place someone will come to my place. So this is how they help each other. For traditional farming technology, they don't have the modern technique, the modern technology because it's rural society, so not much has reached them. That's why they're using mostly the traditional way of farming, like we do livestock farming. And these are the structural because the landowner means the one who have land. Tenant farmers means the one who will take the land from the landowners and they'll farm. And the other one is agriculture. They don't have land and they are not well tenant. They don't take the land too. They are just a laborer in the land. They'll plow, they'll do all the things, and later on they'll give few portion of the profit. But most of the profit will be taken by the tenant and the tenant farmers will be the last the revenue will get the few portion of what they are. They have the work they have done, they'll get a few portion. So few examples of agrarian society. It's mostly village-based agriculture, and they are very they are not very large scale. They are very small scale, and mostly they don't have all the technologies like water pump. So because of the what they will do is they'll be dependent upon the rainfall. That is the monsoon they'll depend upon. In other seasons they are not able to do during winter when there is no rain. They are not able to do agriculture. So this affect their lifestyle. This affect their economy. This will affect their income. And most of their uh, cultural dances, their way of dressing, their way of celebration, mostly based upon agriculture. So that is their main source of income. So their most cultural dances would be for that. So harvest, sowing, all related to these only their cultural dance and festival. So this is their agriculture. So in agriculture society, there are parts of vast area of land. Due to that, because in agriculture society, in some way they also do zone cultivation, and if, due to that, they might have to cut forest areas so that they can do more farming. So when there is zone cultivation, one year they'll do here, the next year they'll go to other place because of that uh, deforestation takes place. And when you deforestation takes place, then this will result in soil erosion. And when soil erosion takes place, the level of water in that place area goes down. So that's why we need a policy, we need a system where it does not harm our fish generation. So then we'll be able to use the same land again and again. So modern technique need to be used so that maybe some multi-layer farming, so that you can do same place again and again. Maybe some manure, some compost can be used. So that the same land can be used. So they need to cut every year the other forest the next year. So we need a system where we can do a sustainable agriculture. There is a need for a sustainable agriculture. So mostly agrarian society is a very old civilization. This is old practice of human society. Same by human civilization. Agriculture define or it determine our economy and culture. Because it is from agriculture that we get our economy, that we get our profit from. Is from there we get money, and that's where our culture is. Most of our culture dances are there. Okay, so our modernization also it has changed the rural life of the country or our state. talking about Jasmine system, it's a very traditional system of working of system where there is a different type of economy that takes place in our society based on the basis of caste system. The landowner will be the higher caste, the tenant will be the middle caste, and whereas the laborer will be the lower caste. So, so this system of Japanese system is where it sometimes promote caste system because the landowner will be over there having all the facilities. So and also when the labor over do like in exchange of labor, they will get some few portion of the grain that the landowner or the tenant give them. So landowner called adjustment, service provider are called. So these are the structure of the judgment system. That judgment, convenience. These are hereditary location, mutual economic dependence is there between because even the landowner they are not able to do the laborer part. They have the land, but how will they alone cultivate such a vast area of land? They will not be able to cultivate such a vast area of land that they have. So these are system Japanese landowner. There are service cars are the one who will work for them, and in exchange of their service, they'll give them some goods and services. Goods, there is some grain. So every caste has their own work. So that is still also has some criticism because it promotes the caste system when the higher caste stay there, the lower caste do all the work. So limited people not able to move forward in life because the lower caste only stay there, so they don't have access to no land, so they are not able to upgrade themselves in life. So economic exploitation takes place by the higher caste to the lower caste, the, the one who gives service, the one who work and the one who really do go in the field and do the real work. They are not getting the full profit from the work they do. So what are the modern changes that has taken place? Industrialization has come, and due to this, different type of machine are invented for the faster collection, faster harvest, faster storing. So this type of new thing has changed the rural way of functioning. And there is also urban migration, where the rural people goes to urban areas for work and their income. So these rural people goes there and they are not able to exist in some place. But in their way, it has affected the rural economy. Because people goes there, there is not much people left in the rural villages because they go outside. So as I said, the judgment system. So community development is another important concept. Where community development, the main objective of this community development, provide economic development to the people, to the citizens of the country, improve infrastructure, increase community participation in different type of policies, projects, so that they everyone can develop together. So community development process as community participation is needed, then it is in the support of the government, and that will bring a sustainable development in that particular society, in that particular world economy. So the main thing is partition from the rural people or rural peasants. The people need to participate in this scheme and scope that government has given. So there are different type of program that is done by our country. In 1952, Indian Community Development Program was done. It's a first nationwide rural development where the government give policies and it has make a program where the aim is to develop our rural society, agricultural laborers. So this was the focus of 1952 Indian Community Development. The focus was on agriculture healthcare, and education. These three focus was there in the 1952 under this program. So agriculture plays an important role for the rural people and health because they don't have the basic health infrastructure that an urban society has. So this was one of the aim to improve the health condition of the rural people and the society. Education, education is the same. Most of the educated alike colleges and universities are situated in urban. So it's quite difficult for the rural communities to come and compete with all the resources that they have compared with the urban people. So education plays an important role as the government realizes that. So these three areas the government has worked to encourage and to develop the rural people in the country. So what type of result that you get? What is the outcome of these different type of programs and of community development that is taken? So it has improved our infrastructure to an extent, and education and healthcare it has improved. But it has there is more scope to improve. We cannot say that it has improved. There is always room for development. Is there? So this work of education, healthcare, this need to be continued. Then our rural society will develop more in their future endeavors. And this will be empowering the society. The people will empower, people will participate not only in their household activities, even in social function, even in politics. So empowerment is needed, and then that empowerment will give confidence to the other people to participate even in politics and other leadership. So there are also rural community program at improving rural welfare, focus on healthcare, education, and these are for the that was for the community. This is for the rural. So rural economic activities in rural areas, agriculture as main livelihood, improve rural industries and market. So we'll try to know what is rural economy, what is there, what comes to mind, economy or money in rural areas. Now, think what are the things that comes to our mind when we say that economy and rural society, benefit, grain, rice, uh, different level of farming, livelihood, uh, livestock farming, all these things are the time that first comes to our mind. So there's what agriculture number one, and the other one is rural. There we have not unemployment, so there is the laborers who be there and then the rural economy. They plays an important role. Laborers, rural market, uh, how access, what is the access do they get to the market areas? Because that's making the raw material, and it cannot reach the place where it is buying and selling takes place. Then there is an issue that the rural people face. So this is a structure that I've explained. The rural economy structure number one is agriculture. Number two is rural industry, small scale industries, and market. These three things plays an important role for the economic development of the rural society. And let's see some of the challenges of our rural economy. So rural economy number one is poverty. The profit that they get is very less, and people are suffering for poverty. They don't have the money with them because not many in rural society also have large area of land. This land holding is mostly with the landlords and the builders. So not the general public don't have much access to the land. So mostly they are the laborers that they are there. So they are poverty. The unemployment is there because there are so much of unemployment in the rural economy because people don't get much. There is no industries. There is no any mass development taking place. So because of that, there is unemployment taking place and low productivity. Low productivity is because they don't use uh, modern technology much. So productivity will be less. Manually, it's not possible to do large quantity of output. So for that, people need machine. That's what they don't have the technical infrastructure so that they can have a good output. Like one fact that the road is not there, the market is not there. These are some challenges that the rural economy face. You should always remember this point. This is quite important question from an examination point of view for the challenges of a rural economy. There is poverty there is unemployment, there is support. These all points we need to know. So rural economy is crucial for national development. Without rural economy, without developing rural economy, we as a nation cannot be developed. Thus, urban development is not the answer to our country's uh, development. Development should be equal. The rural society, the rural economy should also be developed. Then only our country, without developing the rural economy or the rural community or the rural society, we cannot be developed. So, economic support should be given to our food security is an important concept should be given to our farmers and our rural people. Agriculture food security is must. There should not be scarcity of resources, scarcity of food. And some policies should be framed so that the rural and urban divide is not too much difference should not be there. There should be equality between the urban and then only we will have country which can call developed. So policies should be framed in such a way that uh, aiming at to reduce poverty and unemployment in our rural and rural society. So some of the questions that we discuss and we discuss in our last day class. These are the questions that we get from the chapter that we did today, the mini the blog that we did today. What are characteristics of agriculture, agrarian society? Second is the system. Uh, Third one is what the objective of community development. What are the aim? The last one is discuss the role economic challenges. So these four questions, a few more questions as well. We will discuss in that class, and we will read this in our also from our examination book. And this is the unit block 2. We'll be doing this in our next class. Next Saturday we'll be doing on this topic. Unit 6, that is nature and problem of rural India. So this is an important topic that for this course. The second, that is the unit 7, approaches to development, modernization and capitalism. We'll be doing on this topic too. And unit 8, socialist and Gandhian approach. We try to understand all the approaches to study the rural society from these 2 point of thinkers, 2 point of schools, socialist and Gandhian approach. And unit 9, development policies. What are the policies that is done in our country for the development of rural? And the fourth, for that, the fourth is unit 10, a program of the government, from the program that government has done, and NGOs, what NGOs has played, what a role they play in society. So this is for our next class. Uh, Thank you all for attending today's class. See you all